And just like that, we are back. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Watch Your Mouth Reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to watch my mouth. And today we have an updates video, y'all. It's so much that has happened over the weekend and this morning that for me, was like, wow, Mrs. Best, we got a lot to cover today. So she came in, she joined me a day earlier than we usually do it. Hey,
Hey,
y'all. Say hi to Mrs. Best.
hello.
Whew. It's been a day. It has been a day. So, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. And I am so excited to talk about this first topic because when I tell y'all, Jesus always said that there's a ram in the bush. He said, I might not be there when you need me, but I'm always on time. When the Lord said, I will be there through the shadow of a doubt, just come and believe in me, and it will be okay. Can the church say amen? Can the church say amen? Can the church say amen? Robin Dix confirms an exit on Real Housewives of Potomac, and after 8 seasons, she has been fired, y'all. Hallelujah.
Where did you get the tambourine? I'm so done with him. I should have done the church. Ooh.
Woo, Asha. Yes.
And she was supposed to be fired, James reminded me, seasons ago. I'm surprised she got kept this long. And she, in her mind, really thinks that she makes good reality TV. She doesn't.
Right. Woo. Robin was supposed to be fired when Candace and Monique got into that fight, and Monique decided she didn't want to come back. Yes, all things dream. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I had to give it to church because I'm telling you, oh my God, y'all don't know. That lady it makes doing this on YouTube hard.
She does. She
She
does.
makes it so tough. Like she does. She makes it so tough to do this. Like it is because we enjoy drama and reality TV. But it's no longer fun when you don't want to share your personal life after you came on this show sharing everything about you being broke. We just saw you get foreclosed on. We saw you move into a 2-bedroom little townhouse and create about this space. We saw you driving Ford Fusions all over the place. And now, since you got your shit together, now you want to be hiding and dividing and all this on the show.
Yeah.
So it has been time for Robin to go. It has been time for Robin to go. I don't know why Bravo kept Robin all of these seasons.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't. For far.
I agree with all three. All things dreams. Welcome, darling. She should have been fired last season for that stunt. She lied to her bosses, lied to the audience, and then after lying to us, blamed her lie and recklessness on Karen somehow, and then charged her actual fans, the little she has, charged the money to listen to a boring podcast where she only addresses what happened for a slight second, and then tries to shade Candace.
No, they're not gonna. You know what? They wasn't gonna do that to her. They wasn't gonna do that to her because you already know how we feel about this cast specifically, and when it comes to color issues on there, they weren't going to do that to Robin. But I wanted to read Robin's statement that she submitted to People Magazine. Shout out to People Magazine for breaking the story. Yes, I will not be returning for season 9 of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Dixon 45 said. It's reality. The network did not invite me back. I was fired for lack of better words. I will not sugarcoat the situation. Oh, now you don't want to sugarcoat anything. The situation is say, oh, I'm walking away. This is my break or anything. This is a network decision. I commend her honesty for that, but at the same time, it was you sugarcoating and dividing and hiding and everything else is why you ended up fired in the first place.
Yeah.
It was you plotting or sitting around and not defending the other friend you had on the other side of the couch in that situation as to why you're not on the show and why people feel about you the way that they feel. And to me, this is long overdue. So the fact that it's happened already, we are, you know, jumping for joy here because I couldn't have standed another season of Real Housewives of Potomac if Robin were to stayed.
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't
yes,
be
I
anymore.
I am jumping for joy because I feel like at the end of the day, this should have been done a long time ago. Y'all might have thought that was crazy that I just broke out with a tambourine and started hooping and hollering and praying like that, but I'm sorry. I enjoy TV a lot, but I hate when people play in my face. So good luck to Robin Dixon and Juan Dixon over there. We hope that she invests well, unlike she did when she first got here.
Juan
So
gonna have to get a job.
yep, because I'm telling y'all, these Bravo checks, especially for as long as she has been on the show, these Bravo checks come in handy. So I hope she definitely, you know, is keeping up with that. But speaking of the people who are fired, since Mrs. Best kind of alluded to this on the other live when it came to Crystal King Minkoff, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up as well because that was a surprise to me because I didn't think that she would have been let go. And we can actually discuss this. So this was kind of they redirected me. Deadline, you son of a gun.
I'm the son of a gun.
Okay, they wanted to play with me. Let me do this again. So we do recap Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Mrs. Best's channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it since she brought it up once again. So Crystal King Minkoff exits Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after 3 seasons. Um, she says, "I just wanted to share the news that I will not be coming back to film season 14 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills." Minkoff said in an Instagram video, "It is bitter. It's very bittersweet. Never did I think I would have been asked to do this show in a million years, let alone film it for 3 seasons. Every single year I was asked back. It was a blessing and it is an honor." Uh, my computer wanted to cut it off. That's all I'm gonna read. But Crystal Kung Minkoff is no longer being on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, since we both recapped the show, Mrs. Best, how do you feel about her being fired from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
Repeat that. Sorry, I
How
got.
do no, it's okay. How do you feel about Crystal Kung Minkoff being fired from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I think it's best for her health. I don't think that she blends with this cast. I love Crystal, especially activated Crystal, but when your blood pressure is going up in a foreign country from dealing with these heifers, even with your medication, you gotta go. I think that Crystal struggled all 3 seasons that she was on Housewives. In the beginning, she came too hard for Sutton, and she ended up friends with them. Then she didn't really do enough, and then this season, it was just too little, too late, if that makes sense. So I hope that this. Here's my thing. I would prefer Kyle be fired. And I don't know if Kyle's been asked back because she just did an interview where she's like, if they don't ask me back, I'm not really concerned about Housewives at all. I've got too much going on. So it's giving Kyle probably dip out. But Crystal being fired, get rid of Doris. There's no way you people fire Crystal and you don't fire Doris. That's what I'm going to say. Because it's a crazy Monday. Is it not a crazy Monday? It is a crazy Monday. I woke up and the first thing I did was sleep all in my throat and eyes is, James, Bravo celebrities are running amok. They firing people left and right. It's crazy, but yeah, I Crystal being fired, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not sad, if that makes sense. I just feel like with all the issues she had with her body image issues and not being able to, express stuff when it needs and how she handles conflict, I don't think she's built for Beverly Hills or reality TV. She got that Disney money. I say let her be. But I want Dorito gone. If Dorito is not gone and we have to sit through another season of, she is a walking microaggression. So I'll just say that. Like
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Like, I agree. Doris needs to go. I've been saying this for 4 seasons,
Years.
so she needs to go. So I will be happy when I get that across my screen. But speaking of people who else may have been let go, and the reason why I didn't report her along with Robin is because there is nothing that confirms this yet. So I'm going to say allegedly when I share my screen, but it has been alleged, according to the Jasmine brand, that Aneka Ahim has also been let go after 1 season with the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, she has not confirmed it nor denied it, but do we feel any different about her leaving Real Housewives of Potomac or her getting fired from Real Housewives of Potomac? Do
I
we
don't
think that she
care.
needed a fair chance? Do we think that she should redeem herself next season?
No, you came on this show and you chose to rip apart your own culture for money, basically. You came over here when you originally were supposed to be on Married to Medicine. So who's to say you even belong here? We didn't see you practice law. We saw you say that you want to have a baby without fucking your man or becoming sober. I don't take NECA seriously. I don't dislike her, but I'm just like the things that she did. I don't want a follower. What the hell is that? I don't, sorry, y'all. I don't want a follower on the TV screen. We can dislike Housewives as much as we do, but you have to kind of have your own mindset and be able to stand on your own and think on your own in order to survive. And NECA, I don't think she would have done that. Like James said, they would have came for her husband and then she would have cried or handled that like a fool, and we probably would have been annoyed. She would have been the next Robin.
Well, here's the thing, and this is my thing. I'm glad if this is true that she's not coming back because, in terms, I didn't want to see those ladies go after Dr. Ike because I knew that was coming. And I kind of feel like this is fair because he doesn't need this on his reputation. I don't want to see another black man go through what Happy Eddie went through, which is, oh, your wife wasn't, you were really into your wife, so she had to get all the surgeries and stuff. I don't want them to say, look how she talks to you and everything like that, because what she did on that second part of the reunion when she was talking to that man, that was crazy to me. So I didn't see it for that. Like I felt like I don't know how if he's problematic or not. My guess is he could be. I don't know. But the way she was talking to him, them ladies were definitely going to use something against her. That was only a matter of time. So they may, if she decides to leave or if they fire her, they may have did her a big old favor because maybe she will stay married and hopefully so. Because I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of women out here that want a man that ain't home all the time, but when he do come home, he spoil you like crazy. No, she can go back to Illinois, California, North Potomac, wherever she's from, Wisconsin. I forgot to mention that in my video. She's from Wisconsin, y'all. So, yeah. But that's it. Well, I'll keep my eye on this, y'all. If I do get any confirmation, you guys will be the first to know in the updates video. So, but speaking of Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all fans are not keeping y'all foot off of Giselle's neck, and I am here for it. So, there was a petition that has started that Bravo needs to fire Giselle Bryant for false essay accusations against Chris. Mm-hmm. So this was found 3 months ago. They have brought this back up and put it all over social media that you all can sign a petition for Giselle to be fired. I'm not going to put the link in my description box because I don't want no part of it because I don't really care at the end of the day. I feel like Bravo is going to protect her. So me signing my name on something, I don't feel like hearing y'all calling me every 2 seconds to try to get some opinion or have some bot call me. I don't feel like all that. So I'm not going to sign it. But I feel like Bravo in the call center, y'all should do what's right for the people and realize how dangerous this is. But something tells me, just like with Heather Gay, y'all are going to protect Giselle the same way y'all protected her. Because Heather Gay, as I have said in many videos, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and my updates video, Heather Gay should have been fired along with Monica. If this is really what happened. The fact that y'all had to do an investigation on her and do all of that when she got that black eye and said that Jen did it and she held that information. And then when it's further to say that someone from production could have done it, yeah, she should have been fired. But the fact that y'all protected her and kept her on contract was enough for me to say, you know what, y'all really do protect white women at all costs. And not to say that they shouldn't, not to say any woman shouldn't be protected, but when they blatantly lie, disrespect, and demean and could have cost people everything that they've had, that is dangerous. And no, she shouldn't be protected from that. What took the audience so long? She said this last season and doubled down this one, get her ass. Honestly, the problem I think what it was is that they were a play with words when it came to this because no one really took a look back until she did that confessional. That's where she used the improper words. She didn't use the improper words that season. So I think that that's where the lines were blurred. So furthermore, I don't want to see Giselle next season, but I have a feeling I might. So I'm preparing myself for that
You,
worse.
Giselle. I want to see you date. I don't want to see about these damn girls no more. I never been tired of seeing somebody kids on TV so much, and I ain't even got no beef with them little girls. But I don't want to see that. I want to see you date, and I want to see what she will do. I hope they fire Ashley too, because I want to see what she would do without Robin and Ashley. But I don't signing the petitions. I think it's funny whenever it happens, but we have to be realistic. You can't just sign a petition and hope that someone will be gone. That's why even Monica, even with what she did, was suspended and not fired because if you sign a contract, you sign a contract. They got to fulfill it on both ends. So yeah, this Bravo's tiring my brain out.
Absolutely, mine too. And it was like,
I have a feeling Giselle will be there because people don't want to see her. And now people are going to be watching her probably with heightened senses, like looking and waiting for her to mess something up. Uh, and I feel like Bravo will view that as a way to make money because people, the audience, to go back to what Naya said too, like the audience is full of shit. I'm sorry, I'm calling half of them out because everybody on the show who they claim to not like. And they, oh, we're going to petition. Oh, we're not going to watch. And then you look at the ratings and y'all is watching. So when people are actually fed up, it will translate. They're not just going to make changes on the cast because of people adding Bravo Andy constantly, which Andy has been getting.
Andy's been getting a lot of things. A lot is going down over there in Andy land. It sure is. I'm telling you,
Between
it's a
his
lot,
alleged lawsuits.
right? Child, we gonna stand the hands of prayer to Andy and have may God have mercy on that soul. The last story I want to talk about, y'all, is a bit of a lighter one. And I think this was so cute and sweet, and I'm very excited about this individual. So it has been announced, y'all, that Candace Diller Bassett revealed that she is pregnant today and that she was 90% of the reason why she quit from Housewives of Potomac. It was a no brainer. So she had been asked back to do the show, but she decided to decline due to her pregnancy. And we are extremely excited at your Watching Mouth Reviews channel. And also, I'm sure Mrs. Best's channel as well is also happy that Candace is expecting. And we are seeing a glow on her, and she's putting her family first, as she says here. Let's read a quote by her. I was really adamant about creating a space, not just for the baby, but for me, for us, for this time in our lives, Candace told Entertainment Tonight. We wanted the space around us and around our child to feel peaceful and to feel free and to feel positive without any added pressure, good, bad, or indifferent for the show. I was confident that I could have that in the space that the show exists in currently, and it was kind of a no-brainer. So we are happy that Candace made that decision because a lot of women don't. A lot of women see that check and it's like, you know what? I want the Bravo check. Sorry, this baby gonna have to endure it and really bring all the negativity to the baby. I'm glad that she chose herself, her husband, and her child and put them first. Aside from this money, because if we're really being realistic, Candace does not need this money. Candace has generational wealth. Her mother is worth a whole lot of money, and so is her father, who was a doctor. I would put out what they invest in, but that's not my place. But I'm just saying that in terms, she's going to be just fine.
She also got a master's degree and a bachelor's degree to fall on, and a husband who is a chef. So this is an example of a couple that chose to do reality TV, but didn't per se need it. So it's kind of sad that she felt someone quit your show, Bravo, when you could have been having her do exclusive interviews. She could have revealed this on Watch What Happens Live, which has been struggling for ratings. But instead, she went to People in Touch and other avenues because she did not feel safe to be pregnant at work. as a woman, I'm not saying you have to, feel like entirely safe, like your job's going to protect you, but you should feel like going to work when you're pregnant is not going to somewhere punch in the air and Ashley is somewhere screaming into the GNA clothes that are not on the website, because now they're going to have to discuss themselves because they can't just complain and allude and talk crap about Candace because they're afraid of Wendy and her brain. So, yeah, I'm
And yeah, and if it does, and if it rings true of Aneka being fired from the show, they're not going to have anything, y'all. They're not going to have anything because what I feel like Bravo will do is they're going to have another repeat Monique situation where they're going to bring somebody who got a whole bunch of substantial wealth, and that's going to rub Giselle the wrong way, just like you know Monique did. So we all saw that coming, and hey, it is what it is. But Bravo, hey, y'all got y'all work cut out for you. I wonder how casting will do this time. With Candace leaving, no more Robin, no, allegedly, no more Aneka. Um, if the fans position Giselle, which I don't think that's going to be successful. I think she's protected with the network, so she's going to come back next season. I am sure, unless she decides to leave on her own accordance, which I would love for her to do us all that favor and do so and get us a whole new cast. Karen is set with the storyline for next season because we want to know what happened with that DUI.
yeah.
Mia is set for a whole nother season because she just went out with a bang.
Her life just became reality TV.
Absolutely, she went out with a bang. So the only people I feel like have something to worry about is Wendy, Ashley, and who else is on the show? That's it. So Wendy and Ashley,
I'm okay, even though I love Wendy, I'm okay with Wendy going too, because if you don't like these women to where you can't interact with them or you feel like you're too smart to deal with them, which I kind of feel also about that, like, then leave, because you being here at the stank attitude is just going to turn people off of you and make you look like that angry black woman when it's not even that. Wendy has absolute reason to not like these heifers, but you're on TV, like you have to either deal with them and fake it till you make it, or go profess some shit, professor. I mean, I don't know. Make a candle, something. Pray to the shrine. I don't know.
Crazy for that saying. But y'all, I agree with Naya. Karen is about to be in this hot seat. Y'all really think Giselle is really going to not let up on that opportunity to grill her like she did when the taxes came out?
Oh yeah, Giselle never lets Karen live in.
Exactly. So in terms, that's all the topics I had. I want to make this video really quick. Thank y'all for enjoying my little serenade at the church. Y'all make sure y'all pay y'all tithes and offerings by hitting that subscribe button for me. Subscribe to both channels, me and Mrs. Best both. Her information is in my description box for the link of her channel. Any videos that I do not cover on my channel, she definitely covers on her channel. Coming up, I guess this is an update video. I'll go ahead and reiterate what I did on my last video. I am picking up Love and Marriage Huntsville. That will be premiering on May 4th. So, hi, Shayna. It's okay. I am glad to see you. So, I'm going to actually shoot you an email sometime this week. I know I am totally bad at that. I am sorry, Shayna, but I actually want to invite you to something. So, look out for an email from me, and hopefully we can coordinate that. But in terms of that, y'all, I'm going to pick up Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm excited, especially because we have some returning faces, new couples, and they haven't dropped a trailer yet, not to my knowledge. If they did, I'll go and watch it and then report on it. All right, thank you, Shayna. I also will be doing Real Housewives of Dubai. That premieres in June. I'm excited for that as well. If there's any shows out there that y'all want me to take a look at, it does not have to be reality TV. I am also open to doing scripted shows as well. They just have to start from season 1. So don't give me a show. I know a lot of y'all like to give me Netflix shows that have gone on for 5 seasons. I will never catch up. I need a show that has just started and that is on season 1 that looks good. I was considering doing the Pretty Little Liars summer camp thing because I did enjoy that franchise a lot. So I will look into it to see if it's something I would love to do. Even though that's for season 2, I believe, of the newly released season. I don't know. I have to look at it. But if there's anything else you guys want me to look at, you guys want me to recap, you guys want me to review, please let me know. And as I said, it does not have to be reality TV wise. It can be anything that you guys see that maybe can spark up a conversation. I also have coming up another unpopular opinion. This topic was actually sent to me, so I'm actually going to do some research. I'm going to send it to Mrs. Best so she can get familiar with it, and then we'll come back to you guys because it was a very interesting topic to say the least, and it's one I wouldn't have thought to give to anybody. So thank you for that. And anything else you want to add, Mrs. Best, before we go?
No.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up. We're gonna go to Mrs. Best channel because we have to talk about Summer's house, Martha's Vineyard, and oh boy, that was an interesting episode to say the least, y'all. So hey to the playback group, whoever comes in and missed us, go ahead and watch. Have fun at the beginning because it was a laugh for y'all. I promise y'all, my ass is crazy, but that's all right. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't be late. I think we're gonna start at 4 p.m. East. Oh, listen at me. 4 p.m. Pacific time because now I'm on the West Coast again. So we'll be at 4 o'clock here, and then we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.